tube. Both are going. And then we want to grab. Do 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 do. Okay, so that's copied. Paste once. Move to the other area. Paste twice. Let's go. Close this. Close that. Everything should be fine. And making sure to check the YouTube chat. Yep, okay. Made sure to do that. Here we are. Welcome back to some more Blue Archive. While I wait for people to show up, I'll be finishing up some dailies. Make it scrimmage. Wow, you guys are... I need to turn down the volume on my thing. Here we go. Let's grab some Gehenna materials. Why not? I still have no way to use these because I don't have a single student at level 15. I've been spreading out my relationship levels to get all the students up to at least 10. Then Desert Railroad, Abandoned Train F, grab you, perfection. That is a very good song. There we go, and now, clear the bounty, grab the dailies. Hello Ayumu, your halo looks really cool. I like just the stars rotating pattern. That's nice. Hello Ifumi, not Ifumi, Hanako. Wow, I messed that up, holy shit. There she is. Yep. I'm not actually certain what your gimmick is, Aru. You are a crit damage booster. Oh, you would be very good with Mika, wouldn't you? Yep, you'd be very good with Mika. Holy shit. Then Kyoko is, if I remember correctly, worse Mika. Incredible. And what should we do in the meantime while we wait for people to show up? Well, I guess we do have the guides, but I haven't really actually completed them all. I haven't done most of them. Oops. What's the camping guide? There's a lot of stuff here. Volume 4, Chapter 1. That's your guys' thing, yeah. And then that's Eris, Millennium. That is probably Volume F? I'm not certain about that. And then I don't know you. I don't actually know which student you are. You're Hyakyo, Sarika, and Ayane. Just missing a student there. Don't know her name. I don't think I've ever even met her in story yet, because I probably would have recognized her if I had. I need to claim my tactical challenge rewards. There we go. I am not great at PvP, so. Because I don't really. It's probably partially that I don't really have many tanks. I have 6 in total, and none of them seem that good. Just in general. It might entirely be just I don't understand how the combat works, which is fair, very fair. Oh my god, Tina. Hajimashite! The archive music is so goddamn nice. And no one has shown up, and it's reached the 5-minute mark, so I guess we'll do a Momo. Let's just start with... Who do we want to start with doing a Momo of? We've already gotten Kyakyo's L2D for the New Year edition, so should we do that one? We haven't gone Fuka's, haven't done... No. Apologies for yawning so much. Apparently I didn't get enough sleep. I guess we'll start with Utaha. Sensei, I'm counting on you to schedule student activities this afternoon. Sorry, I have to leave town. I won't be at Shale this afternoon. Really? Well, I guess there's nothing I can do about it. Is there anything I should get done while you're gone? I have a package coming this afternoon. Maybe you can grab it for me. Welcome, Zan! I'm doing a Momo. While I wait for you to show up. What kind of package? I ordered a toy dog for Shale's playroom. A toy dog. You probably wouldn't anyway, but please don't open the package, okay? Utaha? Utaha. Shira Ishi Utaha. Episode 3, The Perfect Animaloid. Sensei's bought a toy dog for the Shale playroom. Sensei, I'm here. Oh, right, Sensei. Sensei's out on a business trip. Then I guess I'm all alone in Shale House today. Ruff! Ruff, 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 ruff! Oh my, why is there a puppy in Shale? Oh, this must be the puppy toy Sensei mentioned. Pen. It's quite sophisticated for a toy. Wait. There is just an actual puppy here. In Shale. And Utaha thinks it's an android. Is she? I think I know what's about to happen. They said you shouldn't disassemble it, but a little peek should be alright. Utaha picks up and hugs the puppy. What's this? It's so soft and warm. Unlike artificial skin made of urethane and gelatin, it smells like real fur. The temperature... Is there a separate thermal insulation system built in? I should take a closer look. Utaha picks up the puppy and stares into its face. There's moisture coming from its nose and mouth. This amount of moisture must be detrimental for a robot. How's it waterproofed? And its eyes are following me as if it understands my movement. It looks like it's equipped with an advanced motion tracking AI. But this is entirely just Utaha thinking a natural puppy is a robot and being impressed by how lifelike it is. The puppy struggles to get away from Utaha. Don't move, puppy. I need to check your motor system. Such natural movements. How many motors are there in this little leg? Its toes are fully actuated, and there's no artificial noise when squeezing it. This isn't just a simple toy. It's an extremely high-tech automation. This technology even surpasses the skills of the engineering department. How could just a high-tech creation exist just as a simple toy without us knowing about it? How far behind are we in terms of technology? She has fallen into despair because she thinks the actual puppy is an android, and she can't figure out how to make. Of course. Sensei. Was everything all right while I was away? Yeah, I was able to learn a lot about my limits. In such a short amount of time? This toy puppy you ordered, I've lost all confidence after playing around with the machine. Perhaps I should stop calling myself Meister of Millennium and start learning all over again from the beginning. A machine? What are you talking about? Don't pretend you don't know. Look at this finely crafted animaloid. Creating an animaloid that's indistinguishable from a real dog is difficult even with the technology the Millennium School has on hand. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Where did you get that puppy? Huh? This isn't the toy puppy you ordered? Then this is a lost puppy that wandered into Shale. I was tricked by what you said. Didn't you ever stop to consider if it was a real puppy? You can barely tell the difference with animaloids these days. It may be difficult to reproduce the touch and body temperature of a real dog, but the movement of the joints can be made extremely realistic with our current technology. Even if it's hard now, in 10 years it's likely that we'll be able to make a toy dog with I cannot speak. Indistinguishable from a real dog. People say that all the goddamn time. I doubt. I do love how just Utaha came across a real dog, thought it was an android, and got disheartened that it was so high tech. After that, I was forced to listen to Utaha ramble about the latest technology. Forced? Listen to her! Pyroxene's 60. Brilliant. Oh. Anyway, it is time. Chapter 3, Eden Treaty. Volume 3, Eden Treaty. Chapter 4. Kairi of the Forgotten Gods. The Eris Squad has been abandoned. Will there be mercy for the students who are lost to its teachings of hatred and anger? Yep, just let me know when you're back. Love this music, yeah. Let me know when you're back, Sam. Let me know when you're back, Sam. Kairi of the Forgotten Gods. Actually, yeah, let's just see how much more we have to do. Volume 3, Chapter 4, Kairi of the Forgotten Gods. Must do that. Then, Volume 4, Chapter 1, Rabbit of Cannabarog. Rabbit Squad, begin operation. That academy has disappeared overnight. What is the destiny of SRT's new students? And then, there's the EX chapter, Decagamon. The Snake of Wisdom. Hello, welcome back, Zan! It is time to sing for the Kairi of the Forgotten Gods. The Eris Squad has been abandoned. Will there be mercy for the students who are lost to the teachings of hatred and anger? Well, Episode 1, Prologue. Over there! Don't let them get away! It's a dead end! What about the other way? There are no exits. We're completely surrounded. What's a Kairi? A Kairi is a religious hymn. I think it's basically... It's a prayer for hope, I think if I remember correctly. Like, let me just look up the definition anyway, just to be certain. Kairi definition. A short, repeated invocation in Greek or in translation, used in many Christian literatures. Yep, it's a small incantation to begin a prayer. There are no exits. We're completely surrounded. The Eris. It's all the mob stands from Eris. Surrender, squad. You've run out of options. Oh. I guess what Otsuko said before, at the end of volume, chapter 3 is correct. They failed, so they're being hunted down by the rest of Eris. And Sayori's still injured. I'm gonna cry. Atsuko's still doing sign language, but she's taken off her mask. We're low on ammo and we're nearly 80 hours into this fight. Everyone is at their limit. 80 hours? Okay, you have been fighting on and off for over 3 days. Holy shit, students are just built different. And Leader is too badly injured. Every minute you dawdle is a risk to her life. Don't worry about me. Take a look at this. Huh? You can't be serious, Sayori. That bomb can destroy Halos. I agree with Hayori. I didn't ask for your opinion. I'll distract them. Just get Hime out of here. Sayori. Escape with her. And after that. Sayori. Hime? You've all worked so hard. Thank you. Is she gonna give herself up so they leave the rest of squad? Hime, I don't like this. You there. Your master is only after me, correct? Oh, come quietly, but let the others go. Atsuko, are you insane? Sayori, we've reached the end of the road. Say we do find some way to escape. What then? Where will we run? I'll find somewhere, anywhere! I can protect you, Atsuko! With Trinity, Gehenna, and Eris all after our blood? Nowhere is safe, Sayori. There will be no rest for the four of us. Sayori, Misaki, Hayori, I hold all the blame here. So please, let me hold the responsibility as well. Hime, I don't like this. Hime. No! She'll kill you, Atsuko! Do you hear me? You're dead the moment you arrive! And that's my decision to make. Sayori, for the first time, I'm making my own choices. Please. Promise me you'll free the others, and I'll come with you. I will ask Madame for her decision. Static. I see. You have my word. Swear on your name. My name? Why would I do that? Swear on your name you will not harm them. I swear on my name, Beatrice, visionary of all pilgrims. Beatrice, Dante's love from the Inferno, and the one who guides him into heaven. The visionary of all pilgrims. Okay, that's why that's her title. Okay then, I surrender. Mask on, Hime. Madame's orders. It shouldn't have been off to begin with. Deliver her to me without so much as a scratch. The ritual begins at sunrise tomorrow. Everyone, Sayori, take care of yourselves. This is goodbye. Hime. Oh no. I'm gonna guess she's probably gonna renge on the deal, because she's a member, well, we're not certain if she's a member of Gematria. Beatrice! That's her name! Atsuko, no! Come back! I feel like just it's setting off for Beatrice not living up to her deal, because the deal she made was she herself will not harm the rest of the squad. She did not say anything about the other students under her command. I have to protect you. If I can't, if you disappear, what would I do? What do I do without you, Atsuko? What the hell have I been doing all this time? Is there anything for me to live for? Beatrice! Thank you. The rest of the squad, madam. Erase them. Understood. Permission to fire at will. To be continued. Uncomfortable reception. Well, that was a mood swap. Hello, Nagisa. Welcome back. Let's see what's going to happen next, because it looks like it's going to be to do with Eris District. It's been quite some time. Thank you for coming, Sensei. Of course. Hello, everyone. A pleasure, Sensei. We still owe you one from last time. Nice to meet you. I'm Mine, Captain of Remedial Knights. The pleasure is mine. I get to witness an interesting trio. Nagisa would probably call it troublesome. I am not here to antagonize Nagisa. The Knights stand up for our convictions and beliefs. If I see a wrong, I set it right. That is all. Regardless of who the culprit may be. Those kind of words are going to get someone in trouble. That's enough chit-chat. I'm sure Sensei is busy. Sensei, I invited you here to update you on the situation at Trinity since the Eden Treaty incident and to discuss our next steps. However, for reasons somewhat incomprehensible to me, the leaders of the Sisterhood and the Remedial Knights have demanded a seat at the table. So here we are. Demand is a harsh word. The Sisterhood's new and found political status means you should be involved in meetings like this. As the leader of the Remedial Knights, the oldest club in Trinity's history, I'm only fulfilling my duty. In other words, you're policing the Tea Party. No, I'm just keeping up with the current events. And I have no interest in politics. The Eden Treaty incident may have concluded safely, but there's a lot of follow-up and post-analysis still in process. The Sisterhood is helping out and conducting some of the research analysis. And this meeting's purpose is to share information on said topics. She's correct. Okay, I see. You still seem confused. You see, we cannot simply leave this to the Tea Party. People did? Did you not notice earlier? Where Hanako basically stabbed her in the chest, and Nagisa is still kind of traumatized by that. And what Hanako said to Nagisa over in the previous episode, the instant Hifumi said anything about friends, Nagisa quite literally collapsed out of her chair from fear. Because of what Hanako said last time. Hanako is good with words, with barbed words. Yep, and what's going on right now is the Sisterhood and the Remedial Knights are trying to curtail the Tea Party. They are standing up to her. She didn't want them here. They're here anyways. You seem confused. You see, we cannot simply leave this to the Tea Party. The party's state is fragile right now. It is absolutely unprecedented for an active member of the Tea Party to be arrested, and even more so for one to attack another. Imagine my shock when I discovered Mika was behind the attack on Seiya. As you well know, Seiya has been under my protection since. I thought it only right to investigate the case myself. Arguing that Mika was taken advantage of by Eris does not absolve her of her crimes. And, on top of that, the current host manipulated Shale's extrajudicial authority to meet her own ends and expel students she disfavored. I understand you apologize that no harm was done, but it casts a dark shadow on the Tea Party. Yep, the Remedial Knights are doing exactly what you said. Nagisa is getting consequences for what she did. It was a blessing Seiya woke at all, but since then, her health is Oh. Seiya did wake back up, but her health's declining again. She's bedridden. Oh, that's not a good sign. It was a blessing Seiya woke at all, but since her health has steadily declined and she is now bedridden, Mika will be taking that very badly. And so, it is my conclusion that the Tea Party required our assistance. Indeed. What a clear, thorough explanation, Captain Mine. Mine? I don't know how to pronounce it. You truly never change. Well, this is awkward. Captain Mine is the leader of the Johan faction and head of the Remedial Knights. Oh, there's another faction other than okay. So Nagisa's is head of Sanctus. Seiya was head of Phyllis. Mika was head of Pater. So now Mine is head of Johan. What other factions are there? She had the right to attend a tea party, but she declined in favor of her medical career. It's rather sweet. Let's not waste time reminiscing, Sakurako. I'll begin. At the core of this incident is Eris. We have confirmed that the perpetrator of the Eden Treaty incident was indeed Eris. They coordinated the infiltrations by apparently deceiving Cherry, Makoto, and Mika. In fact, Chair Makoto goes as far as claim she's Trinity's victim, seeing as Eris is a faction of Trinity. She was mumbling some nonsense about billing us for hairdressing expenses, but I believe that can be ignored. It's Eris's involvement that leaves the Sisterhood with questions. To begin, what was Eris's motivation in attacking the Eden Treaty ceremony? Eris has long held a grudge against Trinity and Gehenna. They saw the opportunity to suppress both academies at once and took it. According to Seiya, by invoking the Eden Treaty contract, they obtained an overwhelming military force. Yes, a force comprised of what seemed to be the ghosts of the St. Justina Council. Had they not been stopped when they had, both Trinity and Gehenna would have crumbled. Yep, Trinity is just 20 schools in a trench coat. Yeah, because apparently, mine could have attended the tea party whenever she wanted to. The one Mika, Seiya, and Nagisa were in charge of. She just didn't want to because she wanted to do medical stuff. What do you know of these things? We don't have a grain of evidence, only educated guesses. Fine, the Council's Sisterhood's predecessor. Are you holding something back, Sakurako? Unfortunately, I know just about as much as you do. I cannot ignore that the Sisterhood is held together by secrets, your long practice of manipulating and hiding information. It's only natural that many students at Trinity have lost faith in the Sisterhood. Like you, Captain Mine. Nagisa is just sitting in the background being like, what the hell is happening? I wish somehow Mika was not this. Somehow they're even worse than Mika during tea parties. Oh god, someone's worse than Mika during tea parties. Oh no. Yep, because Nagisa was the mediator between Mika and Seiya. Seiya was extremely cautious in planning. Mika was extremely reckless. Nagisa was the center. Neither too reckless nor too cautious. So that's why she was put in charge. Can I leave? I don't seem to be adding anything to this conversation. You're a fool if you believe me to be the Sisterhood's sole secret keeper. There are plenty of things I don't know. I can't say much more than that. Hello, Coast! Politics is happening! Nagisa, well, we have learned some more. Number one, Seiya apparently, even though in the epilogue to chapter 3, we saw her get back up and greet Nagisa and Mika. Apparently her condition has regressed again. She's bedridden once more. And my first response was, Mika will not take that well. And we also learned a bit more about Trinity's setup, because apparently there are more factions of the Tea Party than just the Pater, Phyllis, and Sanctus. There's also the Johan faction. Johan faction? Yeah, Johan faction. Who is headed by Mine. Mine just never attended the Tea Parties because she focused on her medical training. It's Kavotos. It's always lesbian. It's always lesbian. A lot of the girls are bi, though. The baseline is lesbian, though. There are plenty more things I don't know. I can't say much more than that. I spoke out of ignorance. My apologies. Oh dear. Moving on to the next order of business. Is the analysis finished on the missile that neutralized their defense system? Well, Hifumi is right over there, and I don't think she'll do that. Hifumi does like Nagisa, so I do not think Hifumi shall do that. You would need, well, you could probably get Hifumi to fight the Kaiser Corporation if you showed her if they tried to take over the parent company for Momo Friends and run it into the ground. You could probably get Hifumi to attack Kaiser. Nothing came of it, unfortunately. Its materials and technology are foreign to us. Wherever it came from, it wasn't Kavotos. That's very worrying. That's extremely worrying. We know nothing of the world outside Kavotos. We just know that there is one. Students go there when they graduate. And you cannot go there unless you are graduated. Students that haven't graduated are trapped here. That's from a bit of lore I remember from, I think, the Hyako volume. I'm not certain if that's actually accurate. But the only other people who have access to materials and technology foreign to them would probably be Gematria. So does Beatrice have connections with them? That's of no surprise. Eris Satellite School is in possession of at least 2 powerful resources we know nothing about. Which leads to my next question. What intel do you have on Eris's plans? We've been unable to discover anything. We can't even locate the Eris district, let alone gather intel. Their whereabouts have been a long-standing mystery, but they did uncover a few clues. During the Eden Treaty incident, they infiltrated through the underground catacombs. All previous Eris infiltrations can be traced back to the catacombs too. To top it off, the cruise missile was launched from a ruins district in Trinity. The underground ruins. It's a massive network. We'd never be able to take control of them. Besides, those tunnels are a maze. It'd be an impossible mission to find them down there. Saya believes the district could be protected by some incomprehensible force. Oh? She doesn't see how else they could be so undetectable. More things we don't understand. Azusa, who defected from Eris, said she was given a map of the catacombs with a marked exit route for her missions. But she was provided different routes every time, so she doesn't know a way back to the Eris district. You interrogated her? Oh, what? I'll ask again. Did you force Shirasu Aza to give you information? She's branded a traitor in the only home she's ever known. For helping us, how dare you put her through more hardship? She was finally setting in here, and you reopen old wounds for your own benefit? It's thoughtless and cruel. You misunderstand. She volunteered the information. Hello, Orin. So, I see we have found, Mind's flaw as a student. She goes way too far in hypotheticals. For the instant Nagisa said that Azusa told her some locations of stuff, she instantly jumped to the conclusion that Nagisa had interrogated her under threat, instead of just Azusa volunteering it. And she went all in on an already scolding Nagisa for doing that. So we found Mind's issue and why she remains a student. You misunderstand. She volunteered the information. Well, yes, but still, that was a massive leap. When she said Azusa, I thought of what characterization we have for Azusa, and I was like, yeah, Azusa would probably tell them. I doubt not. And besides, Nagisa has been shown to be learning. She didn't do anything. She generally didn't do anything bad in chapter 3. She was just calm and didn't try to accuse anyone of anything. I highly doubt that. Do you coerce her? Threaten her with the Tea Party's authority? Excuse me? Check yourself, Captain Mind. Your accusations hold no ground. You've confirmed this. Yes, I know Nagisa has done reprehensible things, but Azusa was never treated poorly. At the very least, that sensei over there would never let anyone touch a hair on her head. Yep, it's fine if you're late. I don't really mind. Yep, sensei would never let anyone harm her students. I see. I owe you an apology, Nagisa. Nagisa does not know how to respond. Nagisa's teacup is shaking. Oh. Is she actually scared? Well, okay, wow. She got scared really quickly via that. She has not recovered. Okay. Yep, Xana's calling this tea party the Justina faction. Nagisa's teacup is shaking. It's not like I don't understand. Hanako, Koharu, Azusa, and Hifumi. Each member of the Makeup Work Club is shouldering much more than they were ever meant to. Their burdens are a result of my actions. I'm not completely shameless. I know what I did. I've done my utmost to keep them out of the spotlight as we clean up this mess. They should live their lives as normal students. They shouldn't have to deal with the consequences of my actions. I'd like to protect them from experiencing something like that again. After all, this is our responsibility. Nagisa. I'm of the same mind. I spoke without thinking once again. I'm glad we're all on the same page. I was hoping to begin passing responsibilities to Hanako, but our contract is complete, and I won't force her into it. So, this fight is ours. It's the least we can do for them. But I have a feeling a certain teacher will be with us until the end. Reporting for duty. Thank you, Sensei. The catacombs are huge mazes of unknown magnitude. Finding the moving entrance will be a problem. Unless we ask someone who's familiar with the passages. Do you have someone in mind? Sayori. Jonmei Sayori, the leader of the Eris squad who coordinated the attack, must know the way. Indeed, it was Sayori who executed their strategy. We haven't been able to locate the squad. They've likely fled the district. I can think of someone else. You can? Who could possibly... Mika. Yep. Misono Mika. What? Mika said she didn't know the Eris district's location. She's been working with Eris for a long time. Do you really think she would have no idea? We have records of Mika contacting Eris students to coordinate supply deliveries. We can only assume she reached out to Eris to garner support for a coup. But Mika's reputation and conduct over the years have not been commendable. You know Mika hid behind the shield of the Tea Party to cover up her mistakes and avoid problems. The condemnation, protests, and public opinion against Mika are the result of a long built-up frustration towards her actions. Protests? What's been happening? Mika wouldn't lie about this. What would her motive be? I understand how you feel about Mika, Nagisa. To my understanding, your friendship with her spans all the way back to your childhood. Yep, they knew each other when they were basically from the beginning. I'm sorry if this is rude, but please be honest. Do you think Mika is still hiding something? Now. Yep. Nagisa has taken to heart the lesson she learned in the previous chapter. And the lesson Sensei gave about faith and how to believe in another. I'll convince everyone else to trust Mika as well. I'll defend her at the hearing tomorrow. Okay, there were no dropped frames. No dropped frames. I got an error 3000. Let me check what that is. Error 3000 Twitch. That is... It's a browser video error. That's what error 3000 is. So, yeah, it was a Twitch issue. Never mind, we just dropped 25 frames while you were talking about that. Okay, so maybe not. Yeah, Nagisa is going all in on the lesson Sensei taught her. I'll convince everyone to trust Mika as well. I'll defend her at the hearing tomorrow. Against anyone who accuses her. I'll fight the entire academy if needed. Consequences be damned! I was just going through every possibility, Nagisa. No accusations here. We've touched a sensitive topic. Apologies. How are you doing there, Nagisa? Please don't worry, but I think that about wraps everything up. Thank you both for your attendance today, truly. Yes, thank you for accepting my request to join this meeting. I do warn you, however, I'm very concerned about the outpouring of anger towards Mika. I'll see if I can do anything to help her. Until next time. I'll take my leave as well. Apologies I can't escort you. Safe travels. It seems there are protests against Mika, because people have learned what she did, and are not happy. My stomach hurts. You did great, Nagisa. Thank you, Sensei. You kept seeing both sides of me. I don't mean to show. By the way, what happened to Mika? Her situation sounded serious. Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't know. Mika's hearing will be held tomorrow morning. Why is she having a hearing? Well, it's more so a dispensing of disciplinary action, overseen by an advisory committee of sorts. They're present to discuss Mika's crimes and injustices, especially in relation to the Eden Treaty. Sensei. Mika's going to be expelled. Oh. A jailed princess. Oh. Mika's going to be expelled from Trinity. That's... Oh, okay. Holy shit. That is... Fuck. Well, yeah, that is consequences for what she did. But fuck. Oh, let's go see the jailed princess. Since the Eden Treaty incident, the situation at Trinity is precarious at best. The public's opinion of Mika is steadily declining. She's already been expelled by her supporters in the Pater faction, and it was confirmed that she'll be dismissed from the Tea Party at the hearing tomorrow. People are convinced Mika is the main culprit and colluding with the Eris Academy to bring about the Eden Treaty incidents. There have been riots demanding her dismissal, not to mention stones and even bombs being thrown through her prison window. They are quite literally bombing Mika? Oh. Holy shit. The Academy bulletin board was flooded with criticisms about Mika. They've utterly vandalized her room in anger. Oh, they even destroyed her room. Her clothes and accessories were burned, and her belongings pilfered. The perpetrators haven't been caught. She has quite literally lost everything. They're going way too far. Yes, the Justice Task Force is doing their best, but we can only do so much against this mob mentality. They don't even know the whole story. Mika has become public enemy #1 in Trinity. The student body may think all of this is the price Mika must pay, but the punishment doesn't fit the crime. I want to help her. I'll help. Just tell me what I can do. I thought you would say that. But I don't think Mika is willing to defend herself. Oh. Mika still feels overwhelmingly guilty about #1, the attack on Seiya, and #2, the attempted murder of Nagisa. So she thinks she deserves this. So she lets it all happen. That's why she didn't defend herself when the Pater faction was quite literally kicking her while she was down. She believes she should be punished for what she's done. And whatever the punishment is, it should be a punishment. But this... To be expelled in the Academy City known as Kavodos is the harshest punishment one can receive. What? Why not? She refuses to even attend the hearing. If she isn't present, well, it'll be an automatic expulsion. She doesn't even... yeah, okay, yeah, she's going all in on, I should be punished for what I did. I wish there was something I could do to convince her, but if Seiya were able to be here, I'm sure she could do something. We can't blame Trinity, but we can blame Trinity for destroying everything she owns. I can blame them for that. Just entirely. That is a bit too far. Destroying every remnant of her childhood and accessory she ever had that was not in the room with her. She isn't even defending herself. She's letting them do it. So, I have a favor to ask of you. Yes, I'll try to convince Mika. Thank you, Sensei. I think she'll listen to you. She won't admit it, but she's been waiting for your visit. That's at least a little off my plate, even if nothing's been resolved yet. Are you okay, Nagisa? Me? Oh, yes. Somehow, I always will be. I can always count on you to worry about me. Thank you. Anyway, good luck, Sensei. Let's see Mika. I said goodbye to Nagisa and went to go see Mika. Oh. There's protesters. How dare she attack Seiya? Bring her out! It's repulsive that the witch is still part of the Tea Party! Hang the traitor! Oh, they just fully want to kill her. Okay. Also, weren't you part of the Pater faction? That's the same outfit the Pater faction mobs had. Stay back! Don't cross the line! The traitor must pay for her crimes! Nagisa wasn't exaggerating. Mika? It's me. Oh, Sensei! Shh! Hmm? Is that music? There we go. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had to finish chapel. They broadcast it on the TV, see? Don't you think it's so mean? They still make me take classes while I'm in prison. I thought I'd at least get out of that. It was beautiful music, though. You really think so? I find it a bit boring. It's just that same strange line on repeat. Have mercy on us. Kyrie Elsalon. Even the Greek sounds bad. Why plead to some guy up there I don't even know exists? Kyrie Elsalon. A prayer for hope. And it looks weak to ask for pity, you know? But the melody is nice, I'll give you that. Just an ideological disagreement. Oh, you know, you never heard me sing, huh, Sensei? Do you want a performance? I don't normally sing for free, but I'll make an exception just for you. Like in the fairy tales where the trapped princess sings to her lover from a tall tower. Except we're in a prison, not a tower. And I come crashing back to a harsh reality. So, what brings you to my humble abode, Sensei? I heard about the situation, Mika. Why don't you want to attend the hearing? Oh. How's Nagi been? Is she holding up? The Sisterhood and Remedial Knights leaders showed up uninvited? I'm not surprised. Lack of authority is like a vacuum. As the Tea Party's position diminished, the lesser forces around it are sucked in. I'm sure she didn't expect them to confront the Tea Party so directly like that. Poor Nagi. Has her stomach been hurting? It always hurts when she's stressed. Her stomach was hurting earlier. You really are childhood friends, huh? You just instantly knew what was happening with her. Your safety's her biggest concern. I saw the crowds on my way here. You did. Well, what's a girl to do? Everyone wants to care for what others think of me anyway. Nagi thinks she can defend me if I just attend the hearing, but we both know how naive she is. The Eden Tree incident did a real number on the Tea Party's authority. As the public opinion of it dwindles, so does its political power. Obviously, it's my fault. And if she really insists on defending me in these conditions, the Tea Party, along with Nagi and Seiya's positions, will be at risk. They can't shoulder that risk for me. I've already cost them too much. You'll be expelled if you don't attend. And I've heard about your room and what happened to your things. I think they're going way too far. You think so? I did mess up more than a little bit this time. Even if I get expelled. Even if they burn the precious mementos of me and Nagi's childhood. None of it erases what I did. And Seiya still hates me. No, Seiya could never hate you. She's already forgiven you. No, you don't understand. I tried to apologize a few times, but the last time I tried... Hi, Seiya! Looking curious as usual. Did you stay late again? You have to take better care of your skin. Here, you can use my lotion. Seiya? So, actually, I was wondering... do you want to eat lunch together? I'm afraid the only thing on the menu in prison is roll cakes, though. Nagi is seriously the meanest. Like, seriously? Nothing but roll cakes? Mika... Yes? I'm sorry, but I don't have time. Alright! Sorry, you're probably really busy. I'm not feeling well. I'm returning to my room. Seiya. Seiya's completely isolated herself. She doesn't come out, and no one goes in. She's always been a bit weak, but she's been really sick these days. And I keep hearing things, like they can hear her crying in her room. I don't always really get what Say's thinking or saying, but I can tell she doesn't want to make up. There must be some miscommunication. Oh, Sensei. Thanks for trying to make me feel better. Is it constantly messing up? Like, we have dropped another 250 frames. So let me check the ISP thing. So speed test by Okia. Start. Let's test this. I'll have it running in the background while we continue. You guys are getting really bad drops? OBS is showing none of that. I have quite literally gotten 250 frames dropped total. Okay, I'm running the upload speed thing. Oh, that is a pretty bad sign. 209 download speed, 13 upload speed. That is not a good download and upload speed. I have 5 in all and I still have 5 in all the categories though. What the hell? I still have 5 in all the categories. Like, let me check. We dropped another 200 frames on OBS. OBS, why do you do this to me? Why are you like this, OBS? Okay, we still haven't dropped any more. Still fine. It's holding steady, thankfully. Because this is a scene I actually want to go decently well. Stop it, Twitch! I'm just letting Orin know Twitch is also. Yeah, apparently Orin is also in lag hell. So it may just be a streaming thing. I dropped another couple frames. So maybe just streaming is not working today? Yeah, because according to Orin, she's in lag hell right now. That's not a good thing, and it's not a good sign. We've dropped another couple frames. No, I dual stream every single stream I do. Like, the Final Fantasy one yesterday, the one on Wednesday. Like, yesterday with Final Fantasy, it was fine the entire way through, I think. Like, Zan, were there any issues yesterday? Because I didn't notice any. And I was multi-streaming that time, too. Both times I was doing it. So it shouldn't be a multi-stream issue. It really shouldn't be a multi-stream issue because there's more stuff. Does OBS need to update? I will. Well, how do I check that again? That is in tools, I think. Auto configuration wizard or check background processes. I'll open up Task Manager and just check there. What is running? Why is CurseForge open? I have not opened you at all. I'm shutting you down. Okay. That's fine. Steam should be open because I'm playing a Steam game. Anything else that doesn't look right? We want to sort by group by type. There's only 92 Windows processes and 69 background processes. So, there are approximately 10 OBS browser page things open. Like, let me just grab this. Oh, it's not visible. I can't grab it with the thing I use. Can I make this visible on stream? Task Manager? Let me see this. Window capture. Yep, add new. Can I grab? I can grab Task Manager. Never mind, it does not work. It does not work there. No, the thing I use for screenshots doesn't work on Task Manager, apparently. Control-Shift, grab. Ooh, every 1 to 3 minutes, Auron gets 30 seconds of lag. Ooh. Okay, I will probably stop the stream for now. Well, first we should probably finish this episode before I do that. Yeah, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, there are at least 20 open background processes, all named OBS browser page. They're all named the exact same thing. They all have different amounts of memory being taken up by each of them, and there's 20 of them open. That is probably a bad... Okay, YouTube is fine on Y's end. Well, Neko's end. How do I check OBS needs to be updated? Auto configuration wizard, I think that's the thing. But I'll need to end the stream for that. So we will be right back, and I will be closing Discord to check to see, closing OBS and reopening it to see if that fixes everything. So we will be back in like a little bit.